25. I just thought I would tell you now so you're not guessing in your head the whole time. Yeah. I am aware that I look younger than I am based on the way people are treating me in society. People keep asking if I'm in school. Everywhere I go. Are you in school? No, I do stand-up comedy. Okay. You should be in school. The other day I got blood drawn and they did it wrong because I went to the bathroom afterwards and there was blood leaking down my whole arm. I know, they didn't plug it. And I went into shock and I went to the nurse and I was like, I bled in the bathroom. And she said, okay, was it your first time? Yeah. She thought it was my first period and I had found an adult that I trusted. The other thing about me is that I'm half Indian and half Irish, but everyone just thinks I'm a Latina. Yeah, so everywhere I go, just making first impressions as a Latina teen. People ask, they're like, what's it like to be an Indian woman in comedy? I'm like, I don't know. Do you want to know what it's like to be a Latina teen in comedy? It's muy caliente. I just got my first period. Growing up half Indian, like other kids were mean, you know. I get it. There wasn't a lot of representation for like Indian teens. You know, there's no Indian girl in 17 magazine. There was this one time, this girl Melissa Atherholt, that's her real name. She was doing makeovers for everyone. She was planning everyone's makeover. She was like, Julie's gonna get blonde highlights. And she was like, Katie should wear more tank tops. And then she said, and Maddy is gonna get rid of her sideburns. Yeah, I didn't even know I had sideburns. And then she said, don't worry about it, you just have them because you're Indian. I know. Melissa Atherholt. She lives in this city. And my only living grandparents are white as well, which is so weird for them, you know, to be like old white people and have a Latina teen for a grandchild. And we've just we're different, you know, like culturally and generationally. Like my grandparents are devout Roman Catholics. And when I was a kid, I told them that I worshiped Hillary Duff. They said, you worship Hillary Duff? And I was like, yeah, who do you worship? And they said, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was like, okay, you get it. You have your guy, I have my guy. At least my guy's still making work. Something that's funny about my grandparents is like, they work out a lot. They're like fit grandparents, you know? And I work out too, but like, we're doing it very different. Like, I go to these classes like bar and Pilates, and they cost like $25 a pop, but it's worth it because the marketing kind of makes you feel like it's gonna make you better at sex. My grandparents just go to the community center and tread water for 4 hours a day. I'm training to be better at sex. My grandparents are training to be lost at sea. They're unbelievable with money, my grandparents. I think they made $10 at a chestnut factory in 1975. And they're still living off it to this day. I'm terrible with money. I'm the worst. I heard once that if you have $2,000, you're richer than half the world. I know. Half the world has more money than me. I can't even save money by accident. You know when you save money by accident, like you've committed to buying something for like $60, right? And then it's $20. Ooh, I saved $40. I can get a drink, I saved $40. I can buy those pants, I saved $40. Saving $40 cost me like $250. And I used to have a bunch of credit card debt, too. That was a big problem. Yeah, it sucked. My friends would be like, you want to go see a movie? And I'm like, I can't. I'm still paying for a bagel I ate in 2015. But I got out of credit card debt. Thank you. I asked my dad for money. So I don't have a credit card anymore because I'm not allowed. Yeah. So if I want to order Uber Eats, I have to text my best friend what I want, and then she sends it to me and I pay her back. It's a pretty good system. It has its flaws. There was this one time, okay. It was like 3 in the morning, right? Yeah, it was Friday night. I had been, and whatever. And the money books say you can have everything you need, just not everything you want, right? And we can all agree I needed a cheeseburger and fries. Yeah, so I text my best friend, I'm like, can you send me McDonald's? She's like, on it. 23 minutes later, the bag comes, I look inside, no cheeseburger and fries, just an egg and a water. An egg and a water. I don't want to be dramatic, but that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I got like immediately pissed at my friend. I'm like, if you think I should eat healthier, you should just tell me. Don't send me a diet meal from the 1980s. But it was a mistake. She didn't send me an egg and a water. She sent the cheeseburger and fries. There was 2 bags in the car, and the driver mixed them up. Yeah, 2 bags, 2 lives, 1 Friday night. Isn't that worse? That means there's some pervert out there voluntarily ordering an egg and a water at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night. They're among us. They shouldn't even send you an egg and a water if you want it. They should send a police car and a mental health professional. If you're not scared of this apparent killer on the loose, McDonald's doesn't serve egg. They got an Egg McMuffin and press remove on every single thing except the egg. Yeah, you scared yet? They got an Egg McNothing. Also, like, okay, the egg, whatever, you're on a diet. The water's like, what's your situation? You have a phone, but you don't have a tap. Egg and a water, that's the worst. Oh, I can't believe that happened to me. I'm a good person. Getting an egg and a water when you think you're about to get a cheeseburger and fries is like if my boyfriend got down on one knee, told me how much he loved me, pulled out a little box, and inside was an egg and a water. Okay, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much.